This is Shane, Hurricane Helms, inviting you to watch Rasslin Rage. That's Rasslin, Rasslin, Rage. And if not, what's up with that?
Oh! This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade.
And now it's time for Rasslin Rage with your host, Cody Fleming.
Hey, are we here now? Hello?
Yo!
Can you hear me now?
Oh.
Breaker. Can you hear me now? All right, anyways, good evening and welcome to, what did we say this is? 143?
143.
143 episode of Rasslin Rage, live right here on the Rasslin Rage YouTube channel, the home of Rasslin Rage, as well as Michigan Independent Weekly, as well as interviews of all the Michigan indie stars here in this wonderful state, right here, Rasslin Rage. But joining me tonight is none other than the happy Harper himself, the president, CEO, the what else are you?
The leader of the whiteboard army, the master of the megaphone.
Is that what we want?
Okay.
So I wanted to make sure it was master of the megaphone. I wasn't sure if we got that one out there, if that was like a thing now.
He made it himself. It don't count when you give yourself a nickname.
Well,
I mean, there's
no,
only two
I gave
people
it to
with
him.
megaphone.
No, I'm fully defending you on this, Josh. I gave him that name.
The master of the megaphone?
Yes.
I don't know.
I have
I
dawned
heard
in
the
a
race woman in Michigan.
No, it was me.
No, I heard the race woman in Michigan on it, and she's pretty good too.
Yeah, but I gave
Competition there.
him the name. I'm the one that gives the fucking names out around here, all right?
I thought that was the Dread King.
Anyways, some of them, he can do his own show and make up names. I don't give a fuck. Anyways, also joining me tonight is this guy, the one with the mouth who talks back all the time, the real deal heel himself, Mr. Dan Beals. Hello, sir. How are you doing tonight?
You know what? All right. I earned the mouthpiece name. That's just that.
Yeah, well, I got no comment for that one because I don't know who's all listening tonight. Anyways, I don't want to leave out that not only is he all these other things that we talked about tonight, but he is also the 24K Flavor General. We forgot to leave that out there. He is officially sponsored by the 24 Karat Lion Production Company. So we want to make sure we throw that one out there.
That's right. Not Cody, not Danny, just me. Sponsored by 24 Karat Lion Productions. Mr. Jeremiah Goldman is in the chat. I'd like to thank you for making the chat golden, for making the show golden, and for sponsoring the best person on this show.
Okay. Well, first off, I have a question. Before we start asking anybody questions or anybody else, like, are they come and ask us questions or the people in the chat ask questions? How you guys doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
You know what? Doing great.
Are you doing okay?
Christmas, I'm eating way too many cookies. If you don't eat enough cookies on Christmas to have an upset stomach, you're doing stuff wrong.
Well,
Yeah.
Hey, you want me to go all Cody on you right now? I'm going to go all, like, in-depth personal shit right now. Like, so, you ever ate so much where, like, you feel like you got to shit really bad and you just don't?
Yep.
That's where I'm at right now.
You leave the family gathering because you're like, oh no, I got to do this on my own toilet. You get home and just fart and you're waiting.
You're right, and you're waiting.
You're on your phone. You're like, oh, I got to go. Nope.
And it's still right there, but it won't come out yet. That's where I'm at right now, man. Happy fucking holidays from us at Rasslin Rage.
I like to say it's around the corner, but not quite there. And that's because of cookies and cheese.
You're right.
All right. We would also like to thank BCWA, who you can find on Facebook or online at GoBCWA or GoBCWA.com. And the man
Where you at, Josh? Up, down, sideways?
He's
I'm
above,
above
you.
you.
Above me. All right, whatever. I see how it is.
Well,
That's
to
right.
the left.
I wasn't
I'd
going
like
to put the
thank
black man
Happy
below you.
Harper. I'd like to thank Happy. Listen, we already know how that works out. I'd like to thank Happy Harper Ice Cream. You can find them on Facebook at Happy Harper Ice Cream. Or you can find it in the description down below. You'll find an up-to-date list of all the flavors. You still got some of the holiday flavors, Josh?
Yep, I got a little bit of eggnog left. It's starting to get hard to find at stores again, so that might end up having to be done for the holidays again soon.
Y'all better get it then.
Oh, yeah.
Done for the holidays. So we had, I would say, what do you want? We had a lot of fun last week with our invited guests or uninvited. I don't know. Well, anyways, we figured out that we liked that format, and we figured we'd do another style of that tonight. And then tonight we're asking the question, what do you miss the most about Michigan indie wrestling? And there's been a plethora of people that are interested to come on. Now, I want to point this out real quick before we go a little, way crazy here, because you just never know what's going to happen here tonight. This was opened up to fans too. I had no issue bringing fans in to talk about what they missed. But it's always the wrestlers and the promoters that are like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah. And it's never the fans. I don't understand what the problem is, man. Wrestlers want to talk to us. Fans don't. Maybe they're scared. What do you think?
They don't want to.
Maybe the fans don't feel they're interesting enough to be on Rasslin Rage. And, I mean, to that...
Dude, if you're going to have us two on there.
We're good.
I mean, hey, Connor. What's up? So there's a question in the chat about CJ, my oldest son. He's doing well. He is at home. His eye is recovering. He hit his head pretty good when he passed out. He's doing well. They don't really know what's wrong with him. I guess they did surgery and they put this thing in his heart, like, to monitor it and do an EEG or EKG. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as something happens, so that they can get a better reading of what's going on, and there's like this thing he carries around that it log, like if he puts it up to his chest, it'll log when he has an episode or something like that. So crazy Christmas. He didn't get home until like 6-7 o'clock on Christmas night, so that kind of sucked, but it is what it is. Let's go on about the show. Where are we at now? What were we saying?
So,
You
like,
talking about
how are we doing this? Are we going to bring everyone in all at once?
No, hell no.
But we can do it over the top battle royal.
No, man, because, I mean, it'll end up into a fucking political, what do they call them things? Debates, that's it. Where they're talking over each other and yelling at each other. Sort of like how
Go ahead
Tommy...
and do that, because I'm a master debater. I can keep them all in check.
Oh, you are a masturbator.
Master what?
You are a masturbator for sure.
I'm a master debater.
But I don't know if you guys remember when Adam Wick and Tommy Vendetta came on, and there was that moment in the beginning where the microphones weren't working correctly, and everybody thought that was on purpose, but no, it wasn't. It just kind of happened.
Yeah, they all thought we couldn't hit that beep button fast enough.
Right.
Yeah. No, anyway, Josh, we're going to bring them in one at a time. Keep things a little orderly. We're going to open up the chat to let some of the people in the chat ask questions too. What? Whose stupid idea was that?
To do what? Wasn't that
Let
your
these
idea?
people ask questions
that
too.
Was your idea.
I would never have a stupid idea like that.
How many kids you got?
It's time to talk about Michigan independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment. Michigan independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment.
Well, well, well. I can't wait to have some of this ice cream. Shogun's been waiting all day for this. After a long day of suplexing, nothing like some sweet ice cream to square me away.
Hey, Shogun, what's that?
Happy Harper's, Michigan's finest, most indulgent, loveliest ice cream.
What flavor?
Since you asked. Shogun Suplex Surprise, my own specialty flavor. Kind of like a lemon pie. Actually, just like old Shogun's grandma used to make.
Can I have some?
You want some of this ice cream? You want some of Happy Harper's ice cream?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you can't have none. Get your own. Happy Harper's, Michigan's finest ice cream. Hit them up on Facebook to find out more.
All right. So I got to take away the 24K there, up there, because it won't fit right. Let's see here. I owe you a big hug. Josh. Oh, I don't know.
I'm saying
about-
if I go to the bathroom at the end of the intermission and the sink is still dry.
This
Listen,
guy.
I had a guy come one time and he was mad because somebody shook his hand with a wet hand after they had left the bathroom.
Mhm.
So, because they didn't dry their hands good enough. And I was like, wait a minute. Think about this for just a minute. I'd be madder if he shook my hand and it was absolutely dry than I would if he shook my hand and I knew it was just wet from him washing it.
Right?
Look at that guy just sitting there playing the, looks like the Switch.
Oh, look at that. We are sucker free.
It's connected to his audio. You can't hear us. But oh, can you hear me now?
Now, see, if we were Switch friends, I could tell him with someone that's sucker free as him, he's probably playing some Pokemon.
Greatest game.
Put him back.
ever.
Put him back in the waiting room when
See you later.
when he's ready. Let's bring this guy in. Hold on. Let's see.
Hell yeah!
There we go. Connecting to audio. Connecting to audio. Hey!
There we go.
Guys,
What's
going
up?
on? If we don't, for those of you that are watching who may not know who this is Jarris Gray,
I
one
gotta ask
half
where you been.
of the Gray Wolves.
what's up, guys?
Well, you know, we're chillaxing here on the old Rasslin Rage.
Hell yeah.
So we're asking the question tonight in the open forum of what do you miss most about Michigan in wrestling? Because we've been it's been a month at least, right?
Oh yeah.
Technically. I mean, there was that
Way
one
too
show.
dang long.
There was that one show.
What do I miss the most?
Oh, look, he's got to think about it, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of different things. It could be missing being with my brother, trying to take things over. I could be missing fighting other people. What would I miss the most, though? Well, it's definitely not the fans.
We're such
So the sink's dry after intermission, right?
Honestly, I gotta say it's the locker room. I miss being able to like listen to other people's experiences in life and being able to see like the way that things have unfolded for other people and the way that they've like handled stuff for themselves. Because then like it helps me with like any like personal issues I have in my own life because I'm able to like reflect on other people's actions more or less. Because like I've always kind of tried to like absorb all the I've tried to absorb all the knowledge that I can around me. And like every time someone tells me a story or someone tells me about something that's happened in their life, I tend to try to take like lessons from it, like regardless of what it is, because I've always believed that no matter who anyone is, that you could learn from anybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I mean, that's what makes you wise. It's one thing to learn from a lesson that you've gone through, but it makes you wise to learn through lessons other people have gone through. And that's
Oh,
why I'm excited to
definitely.
get to watch you. It sucks that this year has been the year it's been, because this solidly should have been the year of the Grey Wolves. And you
Oh
guys
yeah.
get hindered so
I
much.
mean, hey, it still kind of was.
Oh yeah.
Right? Yeah, I
It
mean,
could have been way more though, because like, oh my god, I ended up with, let's see, last year I want to say it was like 60 bookings in 1 year. So like it's cool, but uh like reflecting and looking back at how many I like should have had by now, it there was like, I was going into 2020, I was booked with like 15, like 12 to 15 shows a month, which is insane. Like just to have that many like opportunities to go out there and perform was nuts. And then everything got shut down and it turned into like 3 companies running shit. Like
yeah.
3 or 4, like,
Right.
and I was fortunate enough to actually like have previously worked for most of them. But then it also helped me get out there and get to other companies that I hadn't been to before, or that I hadn't like looked at, because just the scene.
Right, right.
You only have so much time, and when there's 900 companies, you can't get to everyone. But when there's 5,
Yeah, I mean, don't get me
you're one of
wrong,
those
like,
people that every show I went to, pretty much every show I went to, you were there.
oh yeah,
If it was Horror Slam, you were there. If it was Pro
Tag
Wrestling All
champs,
Stars, you're there. XI,
tag
you're
champs,
there. So
future.
Future. Well, and there's
Yeah.
2 sets of titles. There's 2 sets of tag titles, so you got even more of a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we'll have both.
There you go. I like that idea. You know,
Inevitable.
belt collector, the tag team belt collectors, just go for promotion to promotion and collect all the belts. Like the fucking,
That's the
what was it?
plan.
The Hardy Boys or the Young Bucks? Which ones of them? I think they both were doing that for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I
Then-
mean, to be put in that kind of a group of tag teams is surreal, I suppose.
That'd be amazing.
Right.
I will say that the one good thing that happened this year, though, is that I traveled like further away from home than I've ever been before because of wrestling. When I went to Maryland to go wrestle Capital Vices and one of their students, John Washington. These guys were amazing. One of the greatest trips I've ever been on, just because their hospitality. Those guys are like some of the best people I've ever met, honestly.
That's awesome, dude.
Oh yeah, wrestling brings people together.
Oh, that's for sure.
It's
Sure.
honestly like my favorite pastime I've ever gotten involved in.
Right. Absolutely, for sure. And coming from the bottom, right, and now coming up, right. And I don't
Oh,
mean
yes.
that, I don't mean that in a negative manner, but I mean, let's be honest here. You guys were fucking starting from the bottom.
Paying
Oh,
dues.
and there's so much more to that story too that like I haven't really told a lot of people about, because like my life was kind of in turmoil before I started going to XI, before I started doing security for them. So like being able to now like be part of the roster and actually like wrestle there, and like being put in matches with like people that I've wanted to wrestle like for years now. Like the last match I did, it was the Hollow, me, James, Guru, and Mitch versus Aaron Orion, which like before even training with him, like I've wanted to wrestle that guy. Like my very first day at XI, I was like, okay, if this wrestling shit works out, one of these days I want to wrestle him, because like I look up to that guy a lot, even before he was my trainer. So like wrestling him, amazing. Got to wrestle freaking Jack Price, which I've wrestled him a handful of times, and every match I've had with him has been amazing. Like they've been fun. It's great. I love that guy.
Right.
Friggin' got to wrestle DBA and Jamie Cox in that same match, and like I didn't think that was gonna happen for a long time. I was like that's the boss. That was awesome.
Right.
But it's I've told the guys, um, you know, you guys are one of the groups or a couple of the guys who I've told, you know, Connor, my boy, I told him, look at them, because when he told me that he wanted to wrestle, he was like 5 or 6 years old, and at 6 years old, we started him setting up, tearing down rings. He couldn't carry much, but man, he could drag them ropes behind him, and and that's
Hell yeah.
where I started him, was right there, so that he would appreciate what he got when he got old enough to actually be trained. And
Yeah.
so I told him, I was like, look, look at the Gray Wolves, look where they started, look where you've seen them, and watch where they go, and follow that plan.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got a question for you, since that just leads into this one that Dan talks about. Did you ever think that when you guys were doing this, that people would look to that as a story and go and use that as inspiration for them to, like, when they're starting from the bottom? Because sometimes when we start from the bottom, and this goes for anything in life, not just wrestling, but anything, that we want so much so quick, and we need to kind of be knocked down a couple notches and made to realize this is how it's done.
Yeah.
So, did you ever think that when you were doing that you would be a form of inspiration to some of the guys coming up?
Honestly, no. I didn't think anyone was ever gonna like me. Like, I always thought, like, from the beginning, like, oh man, everyone's gonna just hate me, and
Right.
like, that's why, like, I always wanted to, be a bad guy.
Right.
So I was like, dude, nobody's gonna like me. People,
You
like,
wrestled an entire match with your sunglasses on, and you think
Coolest thing I've seen to date.
the funny part about that is the first time I did that, the very first time I wrestled with my glasses on, I didn't realize I had them on. And then, like, halfway through the match, I went to go do my corner spear, and I realized my glasses were on. So when I pandered away, I was like, oh shit, my glasses are on. I took them off, threw them into the audience, and then did it. But after the match, like, I went to the back, and we're all talking, everything's going good. Jeremiah comes up to me immediately, Jeremiah Goldman, and he's like, so the glasses. And I was like, yeah, dude, I know, I friggin' had them on. And he was like, no, you should have left them on. He's like, don't take them off. He's like, that
Yes.
was awesome.
Right.
It's like, you should always leave those on. And then, I did for a while. I might still do that from time to time. All depends.
that is
Right.
what Dan talked about the whole car ride home.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I was like, it tells such a huge story, something so small, but told such a huge story, because it was, you were beating the hell out of them, and they didn't lay a hand on you enough to knock your glasses off even. I was like, dude, that tells a huge story.
It was funny. We talked about Horror Slam earlier. When we lost the tag titles, we had the little thing between me and James where we wrestled each other. The funny thing is, I took my glasses off for that, and then like, it went from that match to us teaming back up and wrestling Bitcoin Boys. When they came out, I put my glasses back on and then wrestled the tag match with them on the entire time. Like, to the point where when I went for the pin at the end, like, my glasses were starting to come off, and they got to, like, here, and I was like, nope, back on. Like, all right, this is awesome.
Something's going wrong with the live chat. It won't let me do some shit, but oh well, life goes on. So I want to say thank you so much. We got a lot of people waiting in here, and I don't mean to cut you off, man, but I want to give everybody their equal time. And
Thank you.
You're very welcome. But thank you for coming on and shooting shit with us here and telling us what you missed and giving us some of your stories from Michigan Indie Wrestling. And we look forward to getting back to it. I do believe the first show booked, and hold on, I believe it's Metro Pro, and I believe it's January 24th or 25th.
Hey, someone tell them to hit me up.
Yeah. I could be wrong.
Man, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, so
believe there's a set of tag team belts you can go for there too.
There
Oh
are.
yeah,
That would
I've
buy
seen those. They're pretty too.
Tanner Nix and TJ Meyer champions
Yeah,
over
they
that
got some
way.
pretty purple belts over there. I like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Purple looks great on the Grey Wolves.
All right, my man. Thank you so much. Have a great
Thank
night.
you.
Thank
Merry
you
Christmas,
guys.
Happy New Year.
Oh yeah, happy holidays, guys.
Yeah, yeah. So that guy's such a kiss ass. You're a kiss ass, Josh. Anyways, all right. Let's see if this guy's paying
Can't just
attention.
genuinely be happy for the holidays.
No, I'm bah humbug this year. Let's see if is he there. Hey, can you hear me now? How about now? Can you hear me now? How about now? I can't hear you.
Audio
Connecting
connected.
to audio.
There we go.
There we go.
Yo,
You got
yo,
it.
yo, what is going on?
What's up, man?
It is
Just here to
Rasslin
make things
Rage.
sucker-free to usual.
That's right.
Yeah.
Rasslin Rage is officially sucker free.
Sucker free. That's it.
Sucker free and the hizzy. How you doing, Mr. Rod Lee?
You know, ready for 2020 to be over, ready to get back to wrestling.
Yeah,
How you guys been?
well, you know, we're hanging in there. Obviously, it sucks with no wrestling, but I mean,
Yeah, we need wrestling.
we're doing what we can, right? So the question is tonight, the main question, the focus of the show, is what do you miss most about Michigan indie wrestling?
I mean, obviously the answer is like going out and competing, but I mean, aside from that, just, you know, seeing some of my people, seeing you guys, just going out and having like a good night after a week of working. Like, I swear, the first few weeks when I went back to work after being laid off and couldn't go wrestle like on the weekends were the most miserable weeks of my life. Like, I was going crazy
Yeah.
because it was just so boring. Like,
Right.
I'd work, and then what do I do? Go home and like watch TV until I go to sleep and go back to work.
Yeah, it's kind of like living in a dorm. You go to school all week and then you party on the weekend, and then you go back to school.
Yeah, but
every
there's
week.
a party.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I have to go to wrestling because if I don't watch other people beat each other up, I'm gonna mess someone up at work. So I need that on the weekends. Like,
I don't know.
I
I
mean,
think there's a problem with someone your size doing elbows off of presses at work, dude.
No, there's not.
that's why I started wrestling, because guys my size couldn't be doing that shit.
Right, right.
I'll jump off the top of a press onto someone that needs to get this elbow. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So you got some side gigs going, don't you? You've been doing like some reviews and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I've been doing Inuyasha reviews.
Okay.
Subtle plug. And I mean, I don't know if I should plug this, but I feel like plugging it anyway. I also have an ice cream flavor named after me. If somebody named it after me, I don't know who was that again. Can you guys remind me?
Rod Rageous Raspberry, which would be a raspberry cheesecake ice cream, is brought to you by Happy Harper Ice Cream.
I believe that's correct.
Wow.
I'll take Happy Harper ice cream for 100.
Right?
Well, I mean, unfortunately, this game show does not offer prizes, but it is in fact sucker free anyway.
Right? Yeah, we
There
don't
you
have
go.
the money for prizes because we broke. We broke all we.
Nah, I'm just out here trying to make my own money so I can eventually have my own game show. I mean, Cody Rhodes has one. Why can't I have one?
Right? Yeah, that's yeah. Well, I mean, it is what it is, of course. So, what are we looking to do coming back? I mean, I know that the first show, to my understanding, I was talking about it earlier, is Metro Pro here in the state of Michigan. As far as I know, that's if we're allowed to go back to doing stuff, because it'll still be cold. What are you looking to do here in 2021?
I'm honestly just to rebuild. I've been doing a lot of working out, a lot of my own soul searching, and I've come to learn Rod Rage just means a whole other thing now. So
Nice.
pretty soon I'm gonna start making sure you guys understand what that means and just give you little samples before the big reveal. Unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure where we're going with where I'm going to be coming back first. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Everything's really up in the air, but I'm just going to keep doing what I need to do until we can get back to the full swing of things and go from there.
Right, the evolution,
Nice.
huh?
We might not know what Rodrageous means now, but I do know Rodrageous never means quit. So I know you're going to keep going at it.
You are very correct. That is very true. And it's not sucker free to just give up. I can't just, I'm nowhere near done.
Right.
Not even close.
Now, are you doing anything in this off? Like, I mean, we're not able to have events, but are you working out at all? Are you working in the ring at all? What are you doing to keep yourself going?
I've been working out. I kind of want to keep it a little hush hush. I don't want to show everything I've been doing because it's a little more fun to do a big reveal. But I have been putting in work. I have been doing work just physically. I haven't really been doing ring stuff because I've been trying to keep my grandfather safe. He's been having a lot of lung issues.
Oh man,
so
that sucks.
I haven't really trying to go out and do too much, unfortunately. But I have been studying tape. I have been going to work. I have been doing my workouts and trying to better myself the best I can in this time.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Very good. Hey, you know what? Sometimes it is more, more about somebody else than ourselves, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I love my grandfather to death, so I don't want to be the cause of anything happening to him. So I try to do my thing as best as I can to just stay COVID free and make sure he's okay. But I'm still, like I said, you can still do other stuff, and I'm in a much better mental state right now than I was. I want to say at the beginning of the year when this first all happened. So I've been able to actually advance myself even while not exactly getting in the ring.
Awesome.
There you go.
Well, we look forward to seeing that advancement, and I look forward to whatever content you're bringing forth here that you're talking about and how you're going to do these little tidbits and information that you're going to give us. I look forward to all that. Make sure you post that so that we can share that in the group and stuff, man. We definitely will do that.
Definitely. I'll make sure those come up, and you guys are going to enjoy this. I know you will.
Awesome. Well, very good, very good. So thank you for joining us tonight here on Rasslin Rage and giving us your what you missed the most and give us a little insight on the advancement or evolution of the character, Rodrageous, man. Thank you so much, man.
No problem, guys. Make sure you stay sucker free.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, man. See you later, bro.
All right. So, what do we got here? Now, I'm not sure. We'll see who this is. All right.
Now, while that's connecting, that is the show for Metro Pro Wrestling is supposed to happen on January 23rd.
Oh, I see. I was way off. I was 24th or 25th.
You were close.
In Great Lakes,
Davey Boy Smith is supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Right. And what I see in the chat about Great Lakes Wrestling on the 3rd.
Oh, no shit. Oh, MacArthur. Your audio is not working currently. That's what it says. There we go. Let's see. Here we go.
Here we are.
There we go.
Yes!
So, are you lifting couches or what are you doing today?
Oh, I'm just relaxing and relishing in this great weekend. It was a great holiday.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Okay. Well, so the premise of the show tonight, and we may ask a few other questions, but the main question we're looking to get answered tonight is, what do you miss the most about Michigan indie wrestling?
Ah, what a fine question. Yeah, Michigan indie wrestling. It really, Ohio was shut down for a while due to this ongoing pandemic, and that was our home base. Most of us AIW folk out there, a lot of Cleveland wrestling, and unfortunately, lots of shutdowns. And Michigan welcomed us with open arms. And because of that, we've met great new people, great new fans, even won a belt there. Nice. And Michigan fans have been some of the most friendliest, and I miss them the most, absolutely.
Oh, so that he's the first one that says he missed the fans so far. I mean, hey, I like it. We're nice people.
He hasn't been in Michigan long enough to hate all of us yet.
I mean,
We'll get there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Josh, if I had to listen to you all day, man, boy, especially they put a microphone on or a fucking megaphone in your mouth. Oh Lord.
Well, see, I mean, with Arthur MacArthur, it's different because he's one of the people that immediately, as soon as he came out, I went, okay, yep, no, I like him. What's this dude's name again? Can you tell me what his name was again? Arthur MacArthur? All right, cool. I got his autograph, got a t-shirt. First time I saw him, got a sticker. It's on my toolbox at work. I love this guy.
Great to hear it.
Yeah. So you are a tag champ over there at Horror Slam. What's that been like? Because, Horror Slam, what they're most known for, in my book, I would say, is deathmatch wrestling. However, I wouldn't see, you're not technically a deathmatch wrestler. So
I haven't been part of one yet.
Right. So I hear a yet there. Anytime I pay attention to words, damn it. And yet means there's possibility.
I leave no door locked. I definitely would love the opportunity for a death match at some point in my career, but I've got other things to worry about right now in the world of Michigan.
Yeah, tag champs, man. So what's that been like for you over there at Horror Slam? Considering it's a different crowd, man.
Absolutely. Horror Slam fans, they want blood, they want intensity. And I believe that me and my partner, Chuck Stone, we gave it to them. Through all those summer shows in people's backyards, it's not what we're used to. I feel like they were missing something. And we gave them the intensity, the sheer brutality of us two large individuals. And that's why we hold this gold.
Yeah, absolutely. Now,
I love the fact that some of the best tag matches I saw this summer were between YouTube bulking season, the Grey Wolves, and Bitcoin Boys, and that's just three entirely different wrestling styles, and it was friggin' fantastic every time I got to see you guys.
I love those dudes deep down.
Yeah, you Pro Wrestling All Stars is one of the places we see you a lot.
Yes.
Rivara there, and
the first time that I seen you guys was at Pro Wrestling All Stars, and the amount of weight that you were carrying when it dropped in the ring, everybody fell down. Only one guy was standing, and that was you. That was a tremendous amount of weight.
It comes with all the sheer training I do. They weren't expecting that. It kind of rattled their world.
Absolutely. So someone here in the chat's pointing out that Great Lakes Wrestling is running on Sunday in Wyandotte.
January 3rd.
January 3rd. So that will be the first show. I don't know. Are we even going to be allowed to run then? Who knows? We'll find out, won't we?
I couldn't tell you.
Me neither. I don't know.
Hey, as long as we hide out well enough, we don't need permission for nothing.
No, I know Michigan's completely shut down, but Ohio is open back up, but not quite in full power. But I mean, they're open.
You can run shows there technically. It's all, you have to have a whole plan. You have to work with the government on this one if you want to work with them. It's like a seating capacity of the building. AIW wishes to run in the future, for example, but right now we just don't think it's in our best interest with all the ongoing, diseases out there.
Right.
I've seen like War Run. One company I used to work with, XVW, runs out in Dayton. So it's open, but
not all the way open. Yeah, it's not all the way open. A few places going and everything like that. So as we asked one other guest tonight, what are some future plans here for Arthur MacArthur in 2021?
Well, to kick things off, I'm sure you guys are aware of Flophouse Wrestling.
Yes, we are, Mr. Schwartzy.
Yes, it was just announced today. I will be facing against the one and only Thunder Kitty.
Oh!
Yes. My first intergendered bout.
Really? Against Thunder Kitty, too.
Watch out for her, man.
Yes, I hear she has quite the claw, and so do I. So I don't know. We'll see. Yes, it's some great things happening with Flophouse. AIW should return at some point. I can't tell you everything going on, but let's just say I may be in the Tennessee area. You never know. Maybe you want to get IWTV if you don't already.
Oh, hint, 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 hint.
Now,
get some
you said
IWTV.
you came up to Michigan because of Ohio shutting down. When Ohio does open back up, you're not going to leave us, are you?
I mean, I can't. But no,
I can see people taking the belt and going, you know?
No, I can't hold a belt hostage. That's not very gentlemanlike of me. No, I'll still be around Michigan. You know, it's not far from me. Like most of the shows are 2 hours away from me. I live in Cleveland, for the record. Yeah, you know, in Michigan, I mean, I'm always gonna be grateful for welcoming us Cleveland folk during our time of need, and you'll see us again.
Good.
Oh yeah, good, absolutely. I really hope that these shows are able to run here in January and we're able to get back to some wrestling here real soon. So we look forward to seeing you here back in the good mitten or whatever the fuck we call it, the dirty something, whoever, up here.
Hey, at least we ain't none of us Wisconsin, okay?
Well, that's true. But thank you, Mr. MacArthur, for coming on, and
thank you, sir.
Thank you for
Thanks
not
for having
throwing
me.
something and making us fall over the place. All right, man. I definitely appreciate it, dude.
Absolutely.
Have a great night. We'll be seeing you soon.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, how about we talk about shirts? That guy. We only got one more guy waiting, so I thought we were going to get a couple other guys in here, but I don't know. They must be busy. That's how things go. Someone else doing some things. Mongo, where you at, dude?
You buy Mongo's shirt, Mongo will come on Rasslin Rage.
Right.
We'll put him back in the waiting room, and we'll bring this guy in. Where? There we go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. We on. I should have been paying more attention. My bad. I should have been paying more attention. My bad.
That was a good one. How are you doing, Sheepy?
You know what? Sheepy's here. Sheepy's alive. How about yourself?
Oh, well, I'm in the same boat you are. I'm alive. I'm kicking. Got a heartbeat. I seem to be okay. We're doing all right. So, we're asking question tonight. What do you miss the most about Michigan indie wrestling?
What do I miss the most? I would have to say the opportunities that I had. I know you wasn't there, Cody, but Josh, Danny, you guys saw it. Back in October, I defeated Madman Fulton. That was a moment in my career. And I was riding high. And I continued running high. That is until this little hiccup started happening. I should have known every single time, Justin Dream gets an opportunity. Something's got to happen. Something has got to be in Justin Dream's way. I'm not even from Michigan, but I'm still being punished. Why? I don't know. Something always happens whenever Sheepy's finally riding high. Whenever Sheepy is finally getting his opportunities. Of course, something happens. So that's why I miss the most, Cody.
Is the opportunities. My Lord. Dude, you cut some freaking amazing promos on Rasslin Rage. Thank you, by the way.
Can I just say, you call them promos. I'm telling you my life story.
Oh,
I'm telling you what I have to go through.
Okay.
Back in October, I poured my heart and my soul into that 5 minutes. I cannot begin to tell you 11 years of hard work in 5 minutes. I consider that insulting. So whenever I have anything to say, I mean it. Whenever I have anything to tell you about my past, I went through it. Nobody will tell you what happened in Justin Dream's life better than Justin Dream.
I can't.
I call it documentary.
Documentary. All right.
Beautiful.
This might be happening and hurting your momentum right now, but you haven't been given anything. You've been clawing and fighting for every opportunity that you've gotten. So, I mean, when things open back up, I know you're going to go right back at that fight. You're going to go right back to hitting everything you can hit. And I can't wait to see that.
Oh, I've never stopped. I have a wrestling ring in my garage. I'm in a ring free to 5 days out of a week. And that doesn't include when I go to FGW every single Friday night. I'm still putting in the hard work. And I hear so many people say, oh, I'm just chilling right now. I'm going to come back better. I'm going to come back bigger. Well, guess what? That doesn't mean anything unless you do it. You can say anything that you want, but until you can prove that you are willing to do it and you are doing it, it's just dead feels to me. So I challenge every single professional wrestler that might be watching this. I'm not even talking about Michigan. I'm talking about Ohio. I'm talking about Indiana. I'm talking about the entire United States. I'm talking about anywhere the wrestling is happening. Come back bigger. Come back better. Not for us, but for people like this. People like you on Rasslin Rage. I am thankful that you guys are continuing to try and keep wrestling in people's minds every single week. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. And I speak for many, many other wrestlers that have said the exact same thing in the locker room. I am thankful for shows like this. I am thankful for guys like you continuing, still trying to make people talk about what we do and try to keep us relevant. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Now, Shibi, I have a question for you.
All right.
We know about your intensity, and we know that from just talking to you today that you are not happy about the brakes kind of being put on you in Michigan. Anybody who you're maybe looking at as your first victim when you get to come back?
It doesn't matter which company I'm at. I want the biggest, baddest dog in the yard. Doesn't matter where it's at.
I like
Whoever
that.
you think are very best, please put them against me. I will show you not only that I can hang with the best, but I can be one of the best.
I tell you what, after seeing you go through the gauntlet, and then, let's be honest, through Madman Fulton, you didn't go around him, you went straight through him. I believe.
I don't back.
I believe 100%. I believe.
Very good, my man. Very good. So, you say you have a ring in your garage. So, you say you're in a ring 3 days, and that doesn't include the Fridays at FGW.
Minimum.
So, you are definitely putting in some work while there's a little, here in Michigan, guys aren't even getting to do shows at all. But, you're putting in work.
That's why I just said, like, you want to come back better? Be better. Do something to be better. I believe True Fontini, if I'm not mistaken, his school is still open.
It is.
I am sure he wouldn't mind anybody coming in for some ring time.
Right.
I am positive that he wouldn't mind somebody wanting to come to him to help get better. And I'm not talking about just there. I'm talking about every single place. I don't know. I don't care what your state guidelines are, even though, I guess, please respect them. But somebody is training. Their gym's open somewhere.
Right.
You want to continue to talk about wanting to be better, want to come back better, wanting to look better? Please, just do it.
Right.
Don't say you're going to do it. Just do it.
Just do it. I like it. Now,
Right there.
Obviously, your 2021. I don't even have to ask you what your goals are for 2021 because I already know them. Just by listening to you talk, it's like world domination, basically.
My 2021 is simply going to be domination, Cody.
That's what
It doesn't matter where I go. I've continued to send my resume out to many companies. I am continuing to try and venture out. Anywhere that is open, I'll make the drives. 2021 is going to be the year of the black sheep. I don't care what anybody has to say about it. If somebody wants to put a stop to the year of the black sheep, please face me head on. Put a stop to that. Make me eat my words. Please step up.
I really love this sheepy. I really do. I really do. Man, I do.
I'm just looking at the chat here, and I think we found a volunteer.
Uh-oh. Who's the volunteer?
I think we have the Dread King Logan.
Oh, that'd be a badass match.
Oh, it's
I would
funny
love-
because way early on in my career, I actually went by the King of Four Nelsons. So I would love to see the future king take on the past king. I personally love a challenge from Dread King Logan. I don't even care if you want to put that Edside Proving Ground Championship on the line, because I know you're not going to do it, because you know I would beat you. But you know that even if you don't have that belt, I would still be gunning for you, because my God, you are one of the best. You are one of my inspirations to change my physique. You, Logan, you don't understand how much you want this match. I want this match. So please, Logan, anywhere, anytime. It doesn't have to be Edside. It could be a freaking Applebee's parking lot. As long as it's a wrestling ring, I would gladly fight you, Logan.
Somebody got a ring we could put up in Applebee's, dude. We're so doing this shit
I have
now.
a ring.
He's got a
Please
ring.
tell me that I will gladly bring it.
Yes. So he's got the ring. We find Applebee's. This shit's going down, dude.
Applebee's isn't open. We got to do it in a Walmart parking lot.
Whatever.
That I used to work
We
there.
got an old Kmart. We got an old
That's
empty
poor
Kmart
Huron, dude.
building.
We got to get it down in the city so everybody can get there.
I don't care about everyone. I want to see this.
Yep.
Oh, my Lord. Well, Mr. Sheepy. Oh, yes. I don't want to forget. You guys, War Inc. Let's talk about this real quick. War Inc. has a channel on YouTube, right?
War in Gaming, that is correct.
All right. And you guys are going to be doing all sorts of different things. You're not giving out all the information because you guys are still working on the stuff. But, you know, check it out. War Inc. Gaming on YouTube. Look them up. I know that you guys released your first video the other day, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, we gave you guys a holiday special with myself and Malcolm Monroe III playing A Way Out on PlayStation 4.
There we go. So good stuff. And, you know, you never know what you'll see out of these guys because they're all a little nuts.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be some live action. There's going to be like some co-op, some group plays. We're going to bring so much to the table. This is actually a passion project for me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like we have talked about this since August, July, perhaps. And now that's finally coming into fruition. We got myself, we got MM3, we got Dre Jacobs, we got his war babe, Miss Nikki. We have TJ Meyer, we got Billy Ray Daniels, and that's just War Inc. Who knows who can pop on? Anybody. We're open to all professional wrestlers. We're willing to play with some fans. Anybody, please. Just go ahead and check us out, and I guarantee you will not be disappointed.
Absolutely. So, yes, subscribe, like all their stuff, watch their live content when they do it. Please, please, please support indie wrestling. Doesn't matter if it's in Michigan or not, please. Because I know Sheepy does a lot of work in Ohio and as well as Indiana. So please, please, please support these guys. All right. Sheepy, absolute honor to have you back on here. You know, your
absolute pleasure.
You know, your what are we calling them? Not your scripture. What did you say they were? I don't want to call it a promo. I don't want to piss you off.
My documentary.
Documentary. All right. Documentary. Top-notch documentaries for sure. Thank you so much. Absolutely. We will see you very, very soon, hopefully, back in Michigan for some wrestling. And if you're down in Ohio and you're in the, what is it, Hamilton area? Am I right?
Ohio.
Yeah,
Every
Friday. Yeah, and you can check out Future Great on YouTube as well. And there's a lot of content things that they got going on. They got a Patreon coming out with exclusive content, all kinds of good stuff.
We still got to make the trip.
Yeah, we will eventually. Not right now, though. Not with this shit going on. But thank you again, sir. Have yourself a great night.
Thank you.
Holidays.
All right. So we got one person in the chat.
Dread King says he'll whoop that ass and then eat a basket of wings.
Here we go. I think this is going to be the last one for the night. Hello, Mr. Mongo.
Mongo.
How you doing,
How's the
man?
shirt sales going, Mongo?
Holy shit. Oh, man, it's bad.
Yeah, they're bad?
Yeah, I think Mongo had more pimples than shirt sales in December.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Stimulus is coming, man. Stimulus is coming.
They're being useless. That's what it is. They
Well,
need to get out there. They need to sell some stuff.
and that's the thing. It's really hard to sell things when you're not at shows. I mean, because
It is.
that's where most people buy their merch.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
the only way really to sell them is you got to discount them and cut them and give people what they want. And nobody wants to do that shit.
right? No, absolutely. So, Mongo, welcome back. I don't know how many times you've been on, but it's been a few now. Tonight we're asking the question, what you miss most about Michigan indie wrestling, and I probably know your answer, but let's hear what you got to say.
Well, obviously, Mongo's friends buying Mongo shirts. I mean,
Yeah.
looking out and seeing a cascade of all the different beautiful shirts that say "Buy Mongo shirts." I mean, how can you not miss that?
Right.
It's like
right.
art.
Yeah.
There's 2 Buy Mongo shirts in my closet right now. So
Well, there we go. See?
Well, you know what? This guy. We need a shirt for Josh that says the most ass kissing person in the room.
Probably.
Yeah, just saying. How many asses have you kissed tonight?
I don't know. How many Mongo shirts do you have in your closet, Cody?
See, here we go, selling me out like a motherfucker, dude. I got 0.
All right.
Oh.
Man, what do you want me to do?
I mean, this is why Mongo like ice cream, not you so much.
Right? He likes Josh now. Now he doesn't like me because Josh knows how to kiss the right ass.
Well, you say now, Mongo say for ice cream.
Right. That's the one thing he's got. You know, I
never tried his good ice cream. It's almost as good as Mongo's shirts.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had some of his ice cream one time and went, "You should sell this," and then he started selling it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
But you're dumb for giving him the idea and not taking any money for it.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm a fucking moron. But you know what? He supports the show, and he makes me stay at shows all night slinging ice cream like crack.
That's what you call growing your advertisers.
Yeah.
They grow bigger, they give you more money.
Right, that's basically what we gotta do. I keep
saying Josh makes good cookies too, but he won't sell them.
Originally, I was just giving the ice cream to people, and Cody was one of the people that said I should sell it. So,
yep.
I mean, I was giving it to people for free.
Free.
Everybody who was getting it for free is now pissed at Cody.
The people think Mongo's retarded.
That's great. So selling merch is obviously the thing you miss the most, as you were saying.
Yeah. Mongo also likes breaking people, checking them, throwing them up in the air, dropping them on their heads, punching friends in the face.
Punching heads in the face. I mean, that's always a good time.
It
Are you doing anything? I see you got a nice. It says Mongo in the back. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, fan made that for me.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Now, what are you doing? Are you doing any like working out, running the ropes?
I'm still going to the gym every day. Got some wrestling mats there at the status gym I can roll around on. Not so bad. No actual ring time. Nobody within 2 hours of Mongo has a ring set up. So.
Oh damn it! You got it. You're gonna have to call Justin Dream and find out where you can buy a ring and put it in your garage.
Yeah. Yeah. You think Mongo can afford a garage?
Wow.
7 kids, no T-shirt sales. Come on.
Wait. I have a good idea.
He knows.
Mongo has a bunch of kids like me. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You give each kid 5 shirts. Push them out the door. Tell them, don't come home till all 5 shirts gone.
Mongo tried that. You know what happens?
Your wife got mad?
I find the shirts in the trash can.
Oh,
You have to pay to have them washed.
Now,
Right.
You're from up
You're
north.
losing money.
Right?
Yeah, way up north.
All right. So, I mean, with your size, you put on an ape suit, walk around, sell people pictures of Sasquatch. That's how you make the money to get your ring.
See, now you got something. And at some point in time, somebody got to catch Sasquatch. Then we charge you wrestle Sasquatch $50.
There you go.
You're an entrepreneur. You're always looking to make money. I like it.
Always trying to make money. Got to get these marks.
There you go. I gotta get some money. I like it. So 2021 is right around the corner. I mean, what's today? The 27th. So yeah, we're very, very, very close to.
Yeah.
You got first. All right, Mongo. You take me as somebody that might like to drink a little beer.
Used to.
No more.
No, I'm already drinking over a year.
Oh, okay. Well, I take that back. All right. Now, what are your plans for the New Year's Eve? Anything?
You don't know.
Mongo
Sell more
has-
shirts. Tell him, Mongo.
Oh, shut up. Mongo has 2 sitters, finally. So Mongo's going to take the old lady out and spend some T-shirt money and wine and diner, and then we're all said and done. Make her sell some T-shirts on the way home.
Oh, I love it. Sell
See,
T-shirts.
Most guys go, they go out pimping, put the girl out of the corner, she make the money. No. It's in front of the Walmart. That's where you sell the T-shirts.
To the Walmart. All right, I like it. So, 2021, Mongo. Obviously, you want to sell more shirts. We know that.
Yes.
But what is some goals for Mongo in his wrestling career going into 2021?
Well, Mongo's going to rack up an injury list this year. I feel Mongo just wants to hurt some people, one after another. Well, breaking Willie Watts' neck at XICW was a great feeling for me. The fans told me that they really wanted it to happen. I told them, buy Mongo's shirt or I'm going to break his freaking neck. And you know what? Nobody bought Mongo's shirt. So Mongo knew what his friends wanted and picked up Willie upside down and broke his neck. Now he gets a nice little break, sit home, cry, play some video games, while Mongo's working out and getting better. One more off the list, one more T-shirt sale for Mongo.
Nice.
That's an idea. If you take out all the competition, they will only be able to buy but one shirt.
See, now we're on the same page.
I got you. Uh-huh.
See, Willie's not going to be at XI selling T-shirts for quite some time. So that's take out competition. Mongo's the only shirt you can buy.
Take out the competition. You can start taking their logos too.
Well,
Night
Mongo's shirts are way cooler.
You can do Night Night Mongo, Follow the Mongo, the Party Monster Mongo,
Happy Mongo ice cream.
Happy Mongo ice cream.
No, don't do that to me.
Yeah, you just did. You just did. You fucked
Mongo
yourself.
like ice cream.
Yeah, see?
See, that's new Mongo T-shirt. Mongo like ice cream.
There you go. Mongo like ice cream.
$10, you put your label in the back.
He's working you, dude.
I like it.
He's working you. Oh boy, man, this guy's.
So what about you guys? What do you guys miss? Nobody asked you guys yet.
I miss just going to fucking actually. What I love about indie wrestling the most is the pure emotion that's involved in indie wrestling.
Yes.
And the closeness that the fans have with, not in a weird way, but like this, in comparison to say a larger fed where you're behind a barrier 6 feet, 7 feet, 8 feet away. You got to get binoculars out to see them. You know, that kind of shit. I miss that experience in wrestling.
It's family.
Yeah, and the pure raw emotion, and because I love to overreact to the things that happen in the ring. And
it's funny you say that because this time off actually make Mongo realize, that adrenaline rush we get and that at every show your heart rate going up.
Yeah.
Mongo think that's why so many wrestlers die young, because once you lose that, it really wears on you. Mongo actually has to go out and surf on the hood of the car to get his heart rate going for a few minutes.
Listen, we gotta get back there because, I tried to I tried to lock up my wife and do a suplex. All she did was kick me in the nuts. That's no
good trick.
good.
Well, I mean,
that's no good.
No, not
I
at
was
all.
talking to one of my friends at work a little bit ago, and he said, you know, why you get these wrestlers that are in their 60s and 70s that are coming back and trying to do it? And I said, okay, well, you've got a young son. When you walk in the house and he yells, "Daddy," it makes you feel good. Now imagine if you walked in the house and all your kids yell, "Daddy," it'd make you feel good. But if you walk into a place and you get 20 people, 50 people, 100 people all yelling and chanting your name, that's a high you can't get on anything else.
I don't want 100 people calling me daddy.
What?
It's bad enough. 7 over here, 6 over there.
I've only got one person that calls me daddy.
Ah, jeez.
I bet she don't even call you that.
That's not what I've heard her call you.
Oh boy, I don't even want to know what your pet name is for him, Dan. Oh Lord. Anyways,
I even miss Neil at this point.
Oh,
That's
Neil.
I miss wrestling, because I mean, like, we got some wrestling back this summer, but it was weird. It wasn't. I'm used to like being in the little venues with all the people, and we're all crammed in there together.
yeah, but I don't like being crammed.
That
in
last
on it.
Proving Grounds was just enough of a taste of being in a venue and
Yes.
doing something.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
What was that?
They're the thing is though, is even with the half of the amount of people that they were supposed to have in the venue, it was still the same energy as if all the people were there.
Yeah,
it was, because everybody was so excited to be there. It was nice.
Definitely, it was really nice. I enjoyed it.
And even with 2 shows, all the boys put out, 100% both shows, just because they wanted to be there.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. And I was at both shows because
yeah. You really couldn't tell that some of them had gone 45 minutes, an hour before that.
Yeah.
You couldn't. All you could feel was energy.
Somebody's calling me a dad.
Go out, get the tire beat out of you, go wipe off, and come back out and do it again.
How many War Ink shirts do I have? Shut up. Why are you trying to get me in trouble, Colton? Anyways, all right. So, Mr. Mongo, buy Mongo shirts.
Absolutely.
Follow Mongo. Do you have social media, brother?
Mongo on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Michigan Made Monster on Facebook, Mongo M4 on Instagram and Twitter.
There you go. You got YouTube too, where you post matches or anything?
Yeah, Michigan Made Monster right there on YouTube.
All right. So there we go. Check them out. Like, follow, subscribe, do all those things. Keep the date on the T-shirt merchandise sales. You should probably do like bar graphs and stuff, and like every day do how many sales you have.
Track how many, show my people how many saying.
Yeah, and be
It
like,
gets
look,
to the level for me to not beat up your favorite wrestler.
yeah, I will show up to your house and beat you.
Well, there's a problem. Some places Mongo doesn't want the fans to know what he actually sells in T-shirts. It's a secret. Because some places Mongo does really good. Some places not so well.
Okay. All right.
You know, if for you guys that don't know, it's not, although he talks a lot about the T-shirts, it's not just T-shirts. He's got bandanas, he's got car decals,
hats, beanies, sweaters. I haven't sold a thong once.
I'd like to point out the most right woman in Michigan really likes Willie, but she waited until after the match was over to go buy a shirt.
Yeah.
And she went and bought a shirt.
After his neck was broken. I bought a Mongo shirt.
Do you hear that, Josh? He sells thongs.
Yes. Actually, he told me that.
Yes.
Did you buy one?
No.
Liar.
No, I did not buy
Liar!
One. Mongo's ever sold one, and it was in Chicago.
Oh, okay. What did you do in Chicago?
Mongo wrestled for Power Entertainment in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
And UCW, Underdog Championship Wrestling.
Oh. All right. I just was making sure it wasn't something else. I was like, wait a minute.
No. Mongo out there throwing people and selling shirts.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, Mongo, thank you, sir, so much for joining us tonight. We look forward to seeing you. There we go.
Thank you, Mongo.
Yeah, we definitely look forward to seeing you back in a venue soon. To my understanding, we have 2 shows coming up in January. So maybe we'll see you at one of those. All right, my man.
Hopefully, Mongo sends some messages out.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good night.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right, so another episode of Rasslin Rage in the house. Let me put this back up there. There's that. Where's 24K? We got to put your sponsor back up there. I wonder. I don't think he's giving us any money for December though.
I think since he sponsors Josh, it should be right over Josh.
It is. It's like right next to him. I can't put it over. I'm not putting it over. I'm like, that ain't cool, bro.
Hey.
On his shoulder.
Why don't you just get along with the guy?
No, I say on his shoulder. That's cool. Not over his face.
I could put this over your face like that. Makes you look good.
Got a little
That's hard to do, man.
What? Make Dan look good? Make Dan look good?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's some kind of video program out there that we can use.
Turning his camera off.
That's what we got Podbean for.
I'm seriously slacking on Podbean, dude. I'm like really slacking bad. But I work too much. That's my problem.
Right.
But yeah, I like these style of shows. There was a couple guys that were supposed to come on. I don't think they could make it. Or I know one I talked to. He said he couldn't make it. Hey, what's up, Zeke? Nice to see you, brother. So there was a couple guys that were not able to make it. Maybe we'll see them in future episodes. Who knows? We'll see. We're gonna do some different topic sessions like this where we ask a question and talk to some of the guys and see how they're doing through this pandemic and shutdown where we're not able to wrestle, and just kind of have a conversation about what's going on in life and things like that, you know.
Hey, if you're a fan, still hit us up. If we say it's open, it's open.
Yeah, that's what, you know, if you want to come on, dude, let's talk, bro. Let's talk some shit. Let's talk about. Now, I will say, though, if people ask me questions about the Fed, dude, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I have no clue what the fuck's going on in the Fed. So,
Bray Wyatt got lit on fire in an Inferno match at the last pay-per-view.
Josh knows. I don't know none of that shit. I don't watch. Each to their own.
Skyjacker tells me.
It was actually pretty good.
Right. Hey, man, each to their own, man. It is what it is. I ain't mad at you, brother. You know? But yeah, for real. Thanks, everybody, for joining us tonight. Don't forget to head on over to Facebook and like Happy Harper Ice Cream over there. There's a link down in the description. If you don't want to type it in, you can do that. And there's also a link in the description to the Rasslin Rage group. Or the page. There's a link to the Michigan Independent Weekly group as well as the page. There's Rasslin Rage's social media, Twitter, Instagram, all that wonderful stuff. Please like, follow, subscribe. If you haven't already, please smash the thumbs up right now. Right here. If you haven't, please subscribe. We're almost to 800 subscribers. Hold on, I'll give you an exact number right now. Let me look. Let's see. We're at 789 subscribers, so we're 11 away. We're 11 away from 800, and then we're 211 away from 1,000 when we can do the super chat. So good stuff. Gonna do more. I'm working so damn much. It's hard to do anything. So, but we're working on getting things taken care of where Danny can take a little bit more of a workload because Danny is home a little bit more than we are. But other than that, Mr. Josh, you got anything before we get out of here, brother?
Don't let the holidays get to you too much.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
If you got too much to do, take a second. Take a breath. Take a moment for yourself. Sit in the bathroom, scroll on Facebook for a little bit longer. Play a game. Do what you got to do. Calm yourself. Center yourself. Remember to be happy this holiday season.
I feel like you need
that was all right.
You can be happy by eating Happy Harper ice cream. It killed me not saying that. I'm sorry.
I wish you would have had.
I thought that's where you're going with it.
Yeah.
I would have wished you would have had a warm cup of Joe though when you did that. You know what I mean?
I mean, a lot of people get super stressed out a lot of people spend so much time about worrying about making other people happy during the holidays, and they make themselves miserable.
Amen to that shit.
Hey, wait, I'm going to give you a little bit of a plug here. Cody's talking about some Joe. I do believe that you have an ice cream that just happens to have coffee in it.
I do. The Dread King's coffee is a coffee-flavored ice cream with chocolate-covered espresso beans in it.
Which is one of my favorites.
It'll hop you up.
I mean, oh yeah, you know what? You could buzz around the house like an airplane for about an hour.
Yeah.
I know.
It's made with
coffee don't make me do that, bro.
And supports the fire department.
All right, you fuckers. Danny, you got anything
sir.
Before we get out of here? Any words of wisdom or fucking, what this guy was talking about?
Words of wisdom.
That's it?
That's it. Just words of wisdom. See? Doesn't get much smarter than that.
Oh,
I didn't know if he was like where he was going with it. I didn't know if he was like words of wisdom and like he was thinking, or if that's what he was saying. That's why I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know if that's deep or dumb, but it's definitely Danny.
Hey, you know what? It goes along. I was looking at pictures the other day, and I saw this picture of Josh with his sign as he was looking up thoughtfully. And it just reminded me of sometimes less is more.
Okay.
I like it.
All right. But, one last thing. Don't forget, BCWA is an official sponsor of Rasslin Rage, as well as Happy Harper Ice Cream. And also, don't forget that 24 Karat Alliance Productions is also a sponsor of one Josh Harper. So, because he likes the things he says. So, hush money. But anyways, definitely a good night. Thank you for joining us tonight. We will see you Tuesday at 6:30-ish.
Yep.
6:30-ish for Michigan Independent Weekly right here on the Rasslin Rage YouTube channel. That's the letter R, the number 2, YouTube.com. That's right, R2YouTube.com. See ya Tuesday.
This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage.